So I find this really difficult to talk about. So it's great talking to you, Kim, because you and I have worked together a bit, and we respect each other. So I feel sort of safe talking to you about this. But sometimes it's really difficult with diversity to sort of talk about it, because you don't want to kind of put a foot wrong. You don't want to say the wrong thing or upset someone. But at the same time, this stuff needs to be talked about. So if it's not talked about, we're not going to move forward. So
Agreed. And I think having the one thing that I really love about when there is a conversation that might be hard to have is asking questions to say, like, what works for you, what doesn't, how are you feeling, what is this experience like for you compared to me? And being that sponge to understand and to learn. And we may not be able to respond in an immediate fashion to say, well, I'm going to change the way I think about this, or I'm going to change the way I speak or act, but it sinks in, and we all do this. We all need to start thinking differently. But I love the fact that you're just asking those questions, and it's starting to become, call it, less taboo, like where, male colleagues, where you'll say something to them like, you meathead, like, don't talk like that. No one wants to hear that. And then they kind of look at you like, oh, okay, yeah, that's true. And the other thing I love to reference is a lot of these things that are being said, or the things that are being done. You just ask them, maybe they have a daughter. Like, would you want your daughter treated that way? Or would you want your daughter spoken to that way? Or what about your mom or your wife or your sister, your niece, your nephew, what have you? And they start to think about it a bit differently. And I love adding humor into those sides of the conversation. You want to be careful, because you don't want to take away from the seriousness of
but you
the
need to try and
conversation.
diffuse. Yeah.
Yeah. But sometimes humor does open things up a little bit.